Hey guys, this is Stones. Thanks for checking out my latest video. Wanted to do a video really quick showing you my latest haul from the Goodwill outlet. I haven't done this in a while. I haven't done it in probably a year. Probably because I haven't really been finding anything that great. I've been finding stuff here and there, but I just realized as I was kind of reviewing my off-season thrifting that I didn't really find many grails at the Goodwill outlet. I did find lots of grails at normal Goodwill stores, but not at the outlet. So it was a little different this year. Not a whole lot to really brag about or to share. But today was probably the biggest, definitely the biggest haul of the year at the Goodwill outlet. So our Goodwill outlet rotates every hour, but they don't rotate everything. They only rotate like several rows of the bins. So it takes all day for them to rotate the entirety of the store. So I normally go for 2 rotations. I show up early enough to kind of scan the bins before they're rotated and see if I can grab anything before it's taken away. Then I stay for 2 rotations. I spent a total of $40 between 3 different purchases. I spent just over $20 on my first purchase, just over $13 on my second purchase, and then exactly $5 on my third. So almost $40 on everything that I got here. So I got this jack-o'-lantern Halloween lawn inflatable. I don't know if there's holes in it. I don't know if it works or not. But I saw these on eBay. There haven't been any sold of this specific one. But if I can get $40 for this closer to Halloween, that's going to pay for everything. I got an IKEA bag. I've never used these IKEA bags before. I know a lot of resellers swear by them. I actually don't like the crinkly sound they make. It kind of irritates me. I like cloth bags and things like that. But that's a whole other story. Let's go through some of the miscellaneous stuff first. Just stuff that I always grab when I see them. I always pick up Jurassic Park. I always pick up Pixar car vehicles. I pick up sealed Happy Meal toys. I pick up anything that amusement park related stuff. That's from Cedar Point. That's pretty cool. I pick up Pez stuff, Paw Patrol, anything that's brand new that looks cool. I don't know. This is from the Limited. I don't know if it's worth anything, but they're brand new. Crafting supplies. One thing that people always skip over at my Goodwill Bins is the creative memory stuff. I've brought home hundreds of dollars of creative memory stuff, and it sells. And it sells pretty good. Some of it's not worth a ton, some of it is, but it sells. And then another thing that sells and does really well that people pass up is needlepoint kits, especially vintage ones that look vintage when you're done with them. They sell for pretty decent money, and I wouldn't be surprised if I made my $40 back just from these 5 kits alone. I wouldn't be surprised if I made that between the 2 bigger ones, the Jiffy ones. Who knows? Okay, let's start over here. First of all, these are Hexbots. This is the first time I ever found Hexbots bugs, or they're called Hex bugs, I think is what they're called. But it's the first time I ever found the bugs. Now, Hex bugs also makes the battle bots, the robots that fight each other. I did find a good collection of those about 2 months ago, and I found quite a few of the different characters, if you want to call them that, and I've got a pretty decent price on them. They haven't sold yet, but I've got a couple more to add to that, so I'm going to be adding that. Hopefully that'll increase the interest, and that will cause them to sell soon. I also picked up these Mecha Rivals. They're battling robots, and they're made by Sharper Image. Now, all the pieces are there. Each one actually has 3 pieces. There's the robot itself, there's the remote control, and then there's this little guy that comes out of them. And basically that's when you lose, is when the mech robot gets punched in the chest and your little guy pops out. Now, all these pieces were actually, they weren't together. They were everywhere in a bin. And I happened to find all the pieces, and I'm like, might as well grab those up. We're looking at $25 right there for just those. Now, here's the big collection. This is something that had been sitting in a bin that had been rotated already. It had been there, and I got leaves everywhere. It had been there when I first arrived. It was in a bin that had been already, picked over by everyone else. And for some reason, this is one of the many things that a lot of the regulars there skip over. They also skip over Paw Patrol. They skip over Polly Pocket. They skip over Playmobil. I've sold a lot of Playmobil this year. This year I pulled a lot of Playmobil, and it sells fast, and I don't know why. But all the guys here, their accessories, there's a whole bin here of accessories and weapons. The horses, the animals, the vehicles, the playset pieces. I'm looking at close to $100 for all this, if not more, because it has so much. Now, in that same bin, and I actually saw these as I was digging for all the Playmobil stuff. Or no, this is not Playmobil. Did I say that? This is Imaginext. This is all Imaginext action figures. Were these. And I don't know why people skipped over them. I didn't know if they were what I thought they were, but I went back again looking for more of these, thinking that I'd maybe missed some, and I saw the name on the back of the dice shaker, or whatever you want to call it. I looked up that name, and this set, because of what it is, it's vintage, probably $100. This is Bakelite. This is marbleized Bakelite, which is an older plastic, which is highly collectible. Except that it's missing one of the darker pieces. I think I can still sell it just because it's vintage and because it's Bakelite. So I'm looking here at easily $300–400 here on a $40 purchase. There you go. Thanks for watching.